first time we did the book, when it came out in hardcover in 2008, and I told you I was going through the greatest crisis of my life. The night before, I had found out my son, my 20-year-old son, had cancer. And it was a very life-threatening cancer. And so I came onto your show, totally devastated. Now, as it was, the Lord really worked miracles, and my son had an incredible healing. But the night that I found out, the book hadn't been published, but Random House had made 4 copies for our show. It's the only reason I had a copy. And the Lord said, "Go open your book," because I was weeping on the hotel bed here in Dallas. And so I opened it up to page 190, which is everything Jesus said on anxiety, worry, and fear. And listen to what I'm just going to show you some of the things that jumped out, because this is how practical the word of the Lord Jesus is. He said, "My words are spirit and life." Not just information.
Right.
And when we are in trouble, we want spirit. We want his life. It's not enough just to know up here. We want his spirit infused. But listen to what he said. First thing that jumps out, "It is I. Don't be afraid." He was in control. It wasn't about my son. It wasn't about his cancer. It wasn't even about me. "It is I. Don't be afraid. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God. Trust also in me. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world gives, give I unto you. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid." Steve Scott, take control of your heart. "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I've overcome the world. Stop doubting and believe. Blessed are those who mourn." And James, you know what it is to mourn. And my heart breaks for what you all went through. And it's only our knowledge of him that gets us through something like that. But look at his promise. "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Oh, you have little faith. Do not worry. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow. You have little faith. Why are you so afraid? Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, even cancer, but cannot kill the soul." Over and over again. "So don't be afraid. You're worth more than many sparrows. Come to me." You know, when we get in trouble, James, we run to our relatives, we run to our friends, we run to counselors, but we don't run to Christ. And he says, "Come to me first. Learn from me."